Looks good. Come on. Cool. Oh, I didn't turn my lights on. I've got my phone. That's what I get in my pocket. With the guitar on. There we go. I've got my lights on these switches. All right, that way the camera doesn't look super dark. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna put down something real fast here because normally I come out here and write original stuff and that sort of thing. My wife's upstairs working from home. She's got some kind of meeting, and if I'm doing vocals during said meeting, which starts like at 11, it's gonna be, too loud up there. So what I'm gonna do is speed run this. So I'm just gonna come up with a couple chords, put it down real quick. I feel like doing something a little faster. So I guess D minor. So, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speed run this so I just have some kind of structure, and I just quick typed out some random lyrics. I'm going to just improvise vocals over it and see what happens. All right, so there's my verse riff. All right, so probably about 4 times. Actually 3, that feels long already. Okay, and then I'll go. Yeah, it works. Feels like a good transition to me. Let me do a little bit of color coding here. Okay, good enough. All right, so now chorus. All right, it's basically the verse inverted. That works. Right, there we go. Verse, pre-chorus, now chorus. Let me do that twice, I think. Yeah, copy, paste. I'm just gonna do it like that, double chorus at the end, and then verse, good. Okay, let me see. All right, cool. So let me pull up the lyrics I quick typed up. I only got a verse and chorus here. It's on my laptop. That's what this gray thing is in front of the camera. Okay, I gotta warm up and figure out what I want to do. I'm just gonna take the guitar off for now. Doing everything backwards. All right, so the drums are just looping through whatever that is. It's an Apple drummer thing. I've got it so it's not doing any fills, and it's basically just mimicking a loop, but the Apple drummer is nice because it conforms to the tempo and time signature. So if it's 3/4, it'll just play 3/4. I like that. Okay. Alright, weird noises because I gotta warm up here.
backwards. I thought I'd tell the corners of an error. It's my number sometimes and bad.
Okay, I think the lyrics will fit in the space. I'm just gonna scan it over it. Okay, and then the chorus. Okay, let me just do a quick memory aid track because it might keep the thing I just literally improvised there. It's gonna just be one be falsetto because I'm not warmed up, but it'll work. All right, it's the wimpiest thing ever. But that way I won't forget that little quick idea I just had. Let me bump out a new track. Gonna mute that. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna improvise a verse. Try and get warmed up as I'm doing it because I'm not gonna sing anything crazy for the verse. And then when I get to the chorus, I'll actually hopefully be warmed up. That's my plan. All right, so turn this on. Referring to my camera here because I do a edited version when I get this all finished up for like the video on YouTube. Okay, see what happens.
It's what you want. Wow, gotta hit the notes. Frankly, it's what you want to argue on and on the person fell. The person long time.
Okay, warming up here, so I'm gonna miss a few things.
Frankly, it's right if you want to argue on and on. The points invalid by both in the wrong foundation. Looking for answers while faced. Frankly, it's right if you want to argue on and on. The points invalid, but both in the wrong foundation. Looking for answers while facing backwards. I burn into the corners often. Yeah, bro, that's mine. Numbing sometimes, and no one seems to see the perfect step. You need to give a line, so don't get stuck over and over.
Kind of ran out of space. It's close.
Frankly, it's right if you want to argue.
Yeah, okay. One more. I'm gonna see if I can get a few more words at the end. I'm just gonna speed up the phrasing.
Frankly, it's a wash if you want to argue on and on. The points seem valid, but both on the wrong foundation. Looking for answers while facing backwards and pointing to the corners of an error. It's mine, numbing sometimes, and no one seems to see. The brother head is there, but you need to get a line. Don't get stuck over and over. It's going under, don't get right now.
Got it. Okay. Possibly. Let me listen.
Frankly, it's a wash if you want to argue on and on. The points seem valid, but both on the wrong foundation. Looking for answers while facing backwards and pointing to the corners of an error. It's mine, numbing sometimes, and no one seems to see. The brother head is there, but you need to get a line. Don't get stuck over and over. It's going under, don't get right now.
Works for me. I'm gonna do a second one, just for variation, because I don't have different lyrics.
Frankly, it's a wash if you want to argue on and on. The points seem so valid, but you're still in the wrong. Hey, looking for answers while facing backwards. So you put into the corners of an error. It's my moment sometimes, and everybody seems to miss it. The head is there, you just need to get a line. Don't get stuck over and over. It's going under. Don't get dragged down.
All right, little variation. I improvised a few different words. I think it was go. Okay.
Frankly, it's a wash if you want to argue on and on.
All right, I think that's good enough. See, someone else is watching now. Hey, I'm just doing a quick guitar thing so I have something to sing to. So I just did like one thing for the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, copy pasted it for a song structure. My wife's working from home and she's doing a like Zoom meeting type thing. So I'm trying to just get the vocals out first. So I just put something down to sing to and I'm making stuff up. So this is literally just happening right now on the spot. It usually is, but I've got no backing stuff. So I don't know what's going on as far as the rest of the music. Yeah, but this'll be there. Okay, here we go. I already figured the chorus melody. I did, so let me listen to this crappy falsetto thing. Oh yeah, okay.
Every single victory is when the party lost.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the notes now. I'm warmed up. Here I go.
Every single
I don't want to come into that.
every single victory is.
I gotta blow these words up. I can't see. There we go.
Every single victory is stopping when the party's lost. Your lesson goes on.
I already missed. What the hell? Why can't I remember things? Okay.
Every single victory is stopping when the party's lost. And lesson goes on and the mind is empty. Living near nothing.
Screwed up the words, but okay.
Every single victory.
All right, got a little tension there in the beginning. I had to come in better.
Wow. Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost. But the lesson goes on and the mind is empty. Lesson, but had nothing seen this no light. It doesn't work out that way.
All right, there's a chorus.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost. But the lesson goes on and the mind is empty. Lesson, but had nothing seen this no light. It doesn't work out that way.
Okay.
Every single victory. Every single victory is stabbing when.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but all right. I can ditch this crappy thing.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost.
Can I hit that?
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost.
It's close. It's gonna be a little rough. Let me see.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost.
Ugh.
Every single.
Flat.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost. And lesson goes on.
Eh.
Every single victory.
Sound like shit. Okay, never mind.
Every single victory is stabbing when.
All right, I'm gonna do the other ones for real. I think, yeah.
Every single victory.
I'm trying to hit the high note. Damn it, what's it again?
Every single victory.
La 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 ba ba.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost.
I just heard something weird. Was that? Oh, I'm on the wrong track, first of all.
Every single victory is stabbing when the party's lost. And lesson goes on and the mind is empty. Lesson, but have nothing to say with no light. It doesn't work out.
All right, there we go, maybe.
Every single victory is stabbing
Okay, good enough. Double chorus at the end.
Every single victory is stifling.
I keep hearing some weird echo. What is that? It's not there when I'm... Okay, I don't know.
Every single victory is stifled when the point is lost. Blessing goes on, and the mind is empty. Let's set, but here nothing was say with no light. Doesn't work out. Why? Yeah.
Freaking crap, failed. You know what? Maybe I'll just do one because I'll do a solo outro.
Every single victory is stifled when the point is lost. Blessing goes on and the mind is empty. But here, nothing say with no light. It doesn't work out that way. No.
That weird thing I did at the end sounds like a scream when I add the effects. Okay.
Every single victory is stifled when the point is lost. Blessing goes on and the mind is empty. But here, nothing say with no light. It doesn't work out that way. No.
All right, now I'll do a solo. Okay, so I got vocals down. What time is it? Yeah, 10 minutes left. So yeah, my wife can do her Zoom meeting thing at 11, and I won't be screaming downstairs while she's trying to do that. So, okay. Vocals are down. I'm going to hit save. There we go. So I'm just going to mute this. Okay, so let me save these lyrics as, what's the date? 29. Good enough. Desktop, go. All right. I'll pick a title for the song later, but for now, just so I don't lose them. Okay, I gotta grab my guitar. Oh, I'm actually getting hot down here. Let me take my hoodie thing off. I'm in the basement. It's like a little cooler, but this hoodie doesn't actually provide warmth really, but it's more like a UV thing so I don't get sunburnt in 5 seconds like I do. And then I don't have to put on a bunch of sunscreen when I go outside. I look like I'm overdressed and weirdly too warm for the temperatures, but it does work. Okay. Let's see. Headphones, probably gonna need those. All right, so yeah, I got some vocal takes down. I can just leave those there. All right. Yeah. I actually could probably just leave this guitar take here. I mean, it's just punched in stuff, but it's decent. I think I'm gonna duplicate this track. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the sound because I'm gonna do my usual guitar amp sound, but this one maybe I'll, let me see. I've got a couple things here. I might actually just throw this on a clean sound. Let me try this one. It's not too bad. It's a little echoey though. What's this sound like? It's a broken low gain amp. Okay. Try this. These are some of my like old settings. I'll keep that. That works. Okay. Now for the new plugin Thaw Amp. All right, so I want to do some kind of riff over that. Do I want to do it in low octave or just... Yeah, okay, I think I got it. So... Wait. Did I seriously just forget what I played? Okay, got it again. Alright, so that's 3 times. Then what I do here, I don't even remember. I just did it so quick, I didn't even try to remember it. GFA. Okay, that's easy enough. B flat, okay. C. Okay, I got it. Good. Gonna just back up a little bit because I'm shooting video here too, and I got to be in the camera. Here goes nothing. Let's see what happens. What the hell was that? That was terrible. Okay, dumb mistakes apparently are gonna happen a few times. Actually, I want to do something better for that. Maybe I should just go there, or no. Just start on the F and do roughly the same. That's probably the deal. All right. There we go. I gotta memorize which ones sound good on these presets. That works. I want to stand out a little bit. It's like a little bit of a lead line more than anything. So that way, stands out, sounds cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wait, how do I forget this thing so quick? F, B flat. B flat, C, yeah. Okay. How does that sound? I'm doing a ridiculously low drop there. I don't hate it. Okay, I guess I'll do that. Yes, delete. So, here I go. just slid to a wrong note right here. Rather than recut that thing, I am just gonna do this. Copy, boop, boop, undo. Chop that. How many measures was that? I don't know. I'll just do this and then pull it back. There we go. Actually, it might be better to go out another measure. Yeah, I just slid to the wrong fret because I was like not paying attention. Okay. Shut up. Yeah. This is supposed to sound absolutely disgusting, so I think that's accomplished. Nice. All right. Double octave down guitar. Okay. Now I'm just gonna fatten up the pre-chorus chorus part. And you know what? I'm just gonna do one section, copy paste, just for ease. Because, you know. Okay, so there's that, and now the chorus. All right, other side. That's that. I'm gonna match these colors because this is just like a easy identifier of the parts for me. Okay, so that seems slower than just playing through, but now I can do this. Assuming it'll go in the right measure. Come on. All right, and then the chorus is doubled. Oh, I didn't do that one. That one's not doubled, I'm just dumb. There we go. Okay, let me grab this. This chorus is doubled. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do a improvised lead, kind of like right through the song. It's not gonna be crazy complex. I just want something like pinging underneath. Works for that. Yeah. I'll just go back, go up the other way on the chorus. That'll work. All right. Here I go. All right. So I want that double tracked without any effort. So my way to do that is Logic's sample delay plugin. Just delay one side a few milliseconds. The other thing is pitch shifter, dual mono. Boop this off because I only did the right side. I have this set for another thing where I will do it on like different harmony things. So I got both sides affected for the preset, but it's easy to turn on and off. Okay, so this should sound stereo now. Turn it down. If I can harmonize this. I mean, I could, but I just, well, okay. So what I'm going to do is boop, boop. Just going to change sides here. One set, mix up, down, off. Okay. So opposite sides. Okay. Let me turn this back up actually so I can hear what the heck's going on. And then I'll turn them down. So do I have enough frets to do a third? I do. Let me try a third up. Might be the immediate obvious choice. I'll listen to it before I go all the way through. Sounds cool as hell. Okay, I'll take it. There we go. Went for the run out. Alright, let's do one and then loop it. No need to go crazy. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, let me see if that... It's not great, but frankly, it's going to get turned down so low. I don't know that I actually care. It's not going to be very prominent. Boop, boop. There we go. Oh, I got these on. Yeah. I way overshot that loop. I just want to loop this out so I can hear, because I think I'm going to do this. Come on, go. Just make it a little more subdued. Works for me. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is a guitar solo on the third verse. It's just going to be an improvised random thing in this key, which is D minor. All right. All right, let's go for it. kept going because I wanted an outro solo. And now what I'm going to do is this controlled gain boost with normalize. Got it set to like -5 or something like that. Hits the amp really nicely then with the attack. Okay, obviously bass guitar is next because I grabbed my bass guitar. I'm not gonna use these today. Let this load. I used to use Bias FX 2 bass, which actually frankly sounds really good, but I recently got Revolver and it's not bad at all. I feel like their like whole plug-in inner, what's the word for it? I don't know. Layout could use this, some enhancements, but it gets the job done. Sounds are pretty damn good though. This is pretty. This in particular is a Trace Elliott bass sim or amp model, whatever it is. It's pretty good to my ears. I am tweaking it a little bit with some extra compression and something else in the plugin. I don't even remember what I put on it, honestly. I don't care if something sounds like something, you know, like a lot of people are like, does this amp model sound exactly like the original? And for me, I'm like, I don't give a, yeah, because I just want it to sound good in the mix. So if it sounds like an exact clone of something is or not is irrelevant to me. I just want it to be punchy, not muddy in the low end, have a nice mid-range that, you know, sits well with the vocals, that sort of stuff. All right. Okay, cool. I think I'm close. This tuner doesn't like these super low strings. Now I'm off. Come on. Oh, that one's flat too. That'll throw me off. Come on. Oh my gosh, it's not even picking up the note. Okay. I gotta half do this by ear because this Logic tuner is not ever accurate on these things with the low notes. It's great for the guitar, but all right. Being especially, is my input gain really low? No, just being an a-hole. So, what the heck were the chords? Yeah. All right, so D, F, B flat, C in the verse. Probably just something like that. Nothing crazy. Just following the chords, throwing a few scale notes in there. That should work. Here I go. Sorry, I almost got through that, but the check, I felt something weird on my shoulder. It's like no bug on me or something, is there? I think it was just it's my headphone wire or something, but just wanted to make sure. If I looked at my camera and it was all a big spider or something, I would have been like, holy shit, and jumped off through the ceiling. So yeah, okay. I'll just play it tighter, no big deal. save. Turn that off. I do the same gain. I do the same gain boost thing I do on the guitar solo on the bass typically. So there we go. Headset's not working right now, so can I type in chat? You know what? I don't usually, and that's actually because my computer. I'm gonna type hi. Okay, it went. My computer is so old. The streaming software barely likes to work. So I don't actually touch it very much. I just let it go. So if I'm like not interacting that much, my computer is very much like on its last leg. It's 10 years old. It's an Intel-based Mac, and the 10-core processor does not handle two things running at once that well. So I've got a new one on order. It's a special order though, so it's not getting here till like September. Okay. This song is coming out pretty decent. I did the vocals first, which is unusual. I haven't turned them on because they're not compressed and they don't sound so great just yet, but I mean, they're not bad, but you know what? They're cutting through, so it's decent. The guitar solo, that's cutting through. Okay, so I'm gonna hit save just in case I lose stuff, because you know it could happen. I'm gonna do the drums. There were drums playing, but that wasn't the part that I want to keep on this song. It's just a timekeeper, really. Where in the world is the on switch? I cannot find it on this new thing. So I used to have a Yamaha Multi-12. What the? Oh, I'm like way over. And it works pretty well. Nearly 10 years old as well. But since I moved from the East Coast out here to the West Coast-ish, well, not on the West Coast, I'm actually more on the mountains, but the thing didn't make the trip, busted in the car. Parts of it worked, but the MIDI transfer, like, just was non-functional. I actually put it down. There's like a thing where you can like put your stuff that you don't want anymore out, and I just kind of put a little note, hey, the MIDI doesn't work, but you can plug headphones in and use this for practice. So I got a new Roland SPD SX Pro. Let me push this down. You can actually see it here. So just triggers drums. So I play drums on this thing. Kick pedal, 9 pads like the, you know, snare, 3 toms, cymbals. So I'm gonna play on those, and I'm gonna just, can I play in this chair? You know what? It might not move. It might be okay. I'm gonna be lazy and do it because I don't feel like pulling my drum stool thing over. But I gotta put this up. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna play the drums. I'm not like the best drummer you've ever seen, but I just like to play my parts in, and if it's not totally perfect, I just fix it. But I enjoy playing my parts in versus, you know, just writing in MIDI notes, so this is what I do. Get this out of the way. You know what? If I can avoid rolling backward, I actually might just use this chair from now on. What the heck? All right, that's good. That's recording. Here I go. Blatant miss. Cannon's faster than I was thinking. Oh, you know what? Let me mute some stuff because I need to hear that click. Mute that. I'm gonna mute these side things. That should be good enough. If you can't hear the click, it doesn't work out too well. All right, I'm planning on fading that little last burst thing out, so I don't do too much on it. Okay, let me see. Get that first hit on. What the hell is that? Did I do that? I don't remember. Sure. I don't know what I played. Oh my gosh, it's just reaching my headphone cable. Come on. Get out of there. Ugh. I suck. Phone didn't want to pull out of the phone stand camera holder thing. I just messed it all up. Okay, so drum MIDI, yay. From here, it's going to be roughly the same as if you saw someone that just does, MIDI stuff. They edit the MIDI, make a drum part. The difference here is I played mine in. It doesn't make it better or worse, just means that I played it in on an electronic drum kit. The downside to that is I'm not the absolute best player that ever existed, so I usually have to clean this up just slightly. Gonna make all these note values nice and uniform so I can see what's going on. What I'm gonna do is grab stuff like this, just hit Q, which quantizes it. Not sure why that's a measure out. Let's pull that in. So I'm not going to grab everything, just mostly the stuff that's sitting on an eighth note. That over, and that's probably it's supposed to be there. Yeah. By the way, some of these super fast kick drum bounces I'm doing, I'm actually doing it with my left hand because this far left bottom drum pad, I had no other use for it, so it's bass drum. So if I want to go, I can just do it with a quick thing with my left hand instead of having to do that with my feet. Okay, ever since I got this new thing versus my Yamaha, I seem to be rushing. I think the reason is because I got to play so much lighter on here. It's just easier for me to get ahead of the tempo, because on the other one I had to slam it because the pads would miss hits like crazy if I didn't. So this one I'm just like barely playing and it still gets everything. So I feel like I tend to rush because it just seems easier. That's my guess. Maybe I'm not good. I don't know. It at least sounds reasonable if that's why it's happening. But I feel like if I was going to rush anything, it used to be my drum fills, and then the rest would be like slightly behind. So I don't know. Just like totally different all of a sudden. I don't think that's what that is. It's like a triplet. Those are like the most staggered eighth notes ever, but yeah. Rushed. The story with this too is like I don't necessarily remember what I played, so I got to make sure I'm not pushing something in the wrong spot so it won't line up with the video that I'm shooting back there for YouTube. It's been messed up a few times, but I try to not. These little micro moves I'm making usually don't even show up on the camera at 30 frames per second, but yeah. What is that about? That's probably supposed to be there, so I'm just gonna leave it. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I see what I did. Makes sense. But yeah, all my stuff is improvised, and I also have like, that's not right. I also have like no effing memory, so I just forget what the heck I'm doing. And then I listen to this and I'm like, is that what I played? I have no idea. Said before, one of the things that I've seen a few times on YouTube now, there's like some people that are like, oh, these guitar players are miming their guitar solos and they're fake. And me, being a guitar player who just improvises literally every solo and has no commitment to memory of anything I ever play, I just play the scales by muscle memory. So I'm like, it's actually funny because to me, I'm like, I'm more impressed that you can mime the part because I have no idea what the hell I did. If you asked me to recreate this guitar solo I just did today, like, I couldn't do it if I tried. It's just never gonna happen. And I hate memorizing stuff, so I have no desire to. So when someone's like playing some absurdly fast solo and they're even if they are miming it, I'm like, I'm actually impressed that they can mime it. Because that means they know it and it's committed to memory. Whether they can play it as clean as it sounds on the recording, that's another story. But I mean, I ain't got crap committed to memory. I literally only ever memorized one guitar solo I did in a band. Every other thing was just improv. If we were doing a cover song, I got like the key points and then I just made the rest up. I was like, I don't care. Usually I played a crazier solo than the person originally played anyway. It's not a braggy thing. It's just, you know, usually when you're doing a recording, they don't go absolutely berserk. They will live. But since it's for the general population, they don't go the whole time. Depending on the band. All right. They're a little sloppy. They're supposed to be triplets. So could you grab it, please, computer? There we go. Just gonna nudge them. That one went the wrong way because it's a jerk. There we go. Oh, that one too. Okay. I'm just gonna clean these up. I do this a lot. There's a little like eighth note bounce on the kick drum. Is this all done? I can't tell. It's so close. It's a nice change because usually I'm rushing lately, like I just said. So, you know. That one sucks too. I'll just bump it in place. Just put that there on the... Let me see. Wrong way. Come on. Okay, that's good. Back to eighth notes. No. Grabbed the wrong ones. I was digging in too hard. See, hitting the kick and digging in too hard on the bounces here. So, got some extra hits I gotta delete. Where'd you go? I saw that. There it is. Is that right? Let me see. Okay, so that, does that have one shrunk into it? No, okay. I think there's a kick there. That's what's probably going on. These are that way. And this is, oh, come on. This whole thing. Gotta delete that, that. Damn it. Did it wrong. Okay, so where was I? I think that missed that bounce. And then all of this is early. This is a mess. I really screwed this fill up. This is all rushed. I think that's right. Okay. I'm not going to touch any of that. Okay, here we go. Save. Good. Drum part done. Let me unmute all this stuff I had muted so I could hear the click track. I've got some headroom on my main out. Sounds decent. It's a little sloppy sounding because I got low latency mode on, so my computer doesn't crash, but you know, it is what it is. I have to do that. Vocals can come in, I guess. So raw vocals. I can't do the stuff I want to do to them like on stream because same problem I keep mentioning. Computer will crash. It's too old. Once I shut the streaming software off and I got a little more CPU to deal with, it'll handle it fine. But running two things at once, no. So I'm gonna run the vocals through a plugin called Humanoid. I like that plugin a lot. I saw someone else using it, so I grabbed it. There's a guy who's way more popular than me called Chris Badan. He does streaming on a couple platforms. He does all MIDI though, primarily. So he does throw vocals, and I've seen him use a guitar once or twice, but primarily it's all MIDI. So I saw him using this plugin Humanoid, and I was like, holy crap, that sounds awesome. So I grabbed it. Anyway, I just like the whole fact that it polishes up my vocals without me needing to really work on them too much, because I do a song every single day. Like I come out every day, new original song. So I don't dwell on this stuff. I don't really think about it. I just put it in and there it is. So I'm more worried about getting the vibe of the song than getting the vocal performance pitch-wise exactly correct. So I mostly sing in tune, but I'm a little sharp or flat here or there depending on, you know, what's going on. And I'm improvising too. So I don't have this committed to memory, so it's not like it's rehearsed. So it's just kind of what happens. So that being the case, I want to just be able to run it through that because it'll just nudge it. You can't be very off because it's really like not. It's robotic if you're way off, but in a bad way. However, it does vocoder harmonies, it does filter effects, it does stereo doubling. You can boost it up and sound like robot voices and anything like that. It has this nice like saturation, so everything cuts through the mix. And all I do is chase it with a slight distortion plugin, which I barely turn on, but it works for my voice and just kind of makes the inhale like fry scream things I do sound more like, you know, real than they actually are. And then it just finally runs through a compressor to just tame any transients or pops or anything. But yeah, when I get my new computer, I can do that all on stream, but for right now I just gotta not. The only MIDI I seem to be able to get away with is my drum performance. The other stuff I will put on. I occasionally put this like ambient like sound, and then I have this track up here which isn't activated. It says V guitar. It's a Shreddage 3 Hydra MIDI guitar library that I usually play on my keyboard, and it sounds absolutely spectacular. But if I load it up, you're not going to hear me anymore because my core audio on the computer just goes crash. Yeah, so that's it for today. That's all I can get through until I get my new computer anyway. The song's done. Did vocals first instead of last, but just out of necessity today. Had a few people in chat. By the way, again with the computer thing, I cannot get the chat to just show up on my Twitch stream like normal. I'll do it on my phone or something, but I don't usually use that. So I have it there, but it just doesn't display because, you know, it doesn't want to work. I have this running through my Patreon now. It took like 4 days for it to finally be like, oh, hey, you clicked stream to Patreon. Maybe, you know, it'll actually work. So, yeah. I just try to not have this thing crash out. And I'm sorry I keep saying it, but I just got to explain because it's like, it's a little awkward right now. Anyway, I'll be on tomorrow. I've got some stuff to do and I'm going to need to get to it. So, yeah, just talking about like, I got some prescriptions to pick up. I want to hit the gym real quick. And then since I moved, we got some things going on. Like, you know, anytime you move, there's a whole bunch of extra crap you got to do. So some of that stuff's happening. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. This edited video version that I was shooting on my phone will be up on the YouTube, Rumble, etc. And I just do that every day. So yeah, it'll be there. I've got literally, I think it's in, is it over 1,500 songs on my original songs playlist? I think so. I'm actually going to go check. All right, go to channel, just so I don't say the wrong number here. And I've actually got more than, like if you went to my iTunes or whatever, you'd actually see more than what I've got here. Yeah, I've got 500 original instrumental metal songs. And then where in the world? There it is. View playlist. Let me see this. I don't know. It's not showing me the number for some reason, but I think it's over 1,500. Oh, there it is. 1,575. Okay, cool. So yeah, I've got a lot of songs. But I've been doing it since 2019. It wasn't always a song a day. It was like a song every 2 or 3 days. I was pretty, like, well, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Let's just say it that way. But I just figured I'd start and learn on the go because why wait to figure it out, you know? So I just have a whole bunch of songs that mix and master might not sound great. I was just learning to sing, play bass and drums as I was doing it. Technically, I've been playing drums since I was a kid, but there were a few years off. So basically starting out from nothing when I did that. I had like the idea of how to do it, but the whole thing where I could make my arms and legs work wasn't happening. So I've just been doing this every day. I figure I'll get more practice and just get better at it as I go. So that's all that's happening. And I had no idea what I was doing with any of the recording software, video editing, nothing. So I just was like, I'll just jump into it. I'll learn. And if it looks like crap for a while, it does. Big deal. Or sounds like crap. Big deal. It's better than nothing. So yeah. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'll be on tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you later. That's it for now. Bye.